Hey guys, I am Food by Faith and welcome to my back porch. So today for Vlogmas Day 7, guys, and I know I am a day behind. I'm going to catch up. Before day 12, I'm going to catch up. What I'm doing outside right now, my dog had a bit of a procedure, my small dog Luna, so she wants to be outside, so I need to watch her. So I'm outside and I'm shucking some corn. I know that there's a glare, but I want you to see, if you can see, there is mold on the outside of the corn husk. But when you peel back, the layers of the corn, it's a perfectly good piece of corn under there. So amazingly, I was able to get all this corn for free because of the way that the outside looked. And that was one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. That is very interesting to me. I know that a lot of us gardeners, we watch different documentaries and stories and things like that. And I find it very interesting how we can be, quote unquote, the richest country, but the hungriest, if that makes sense. I used to watch different documentaries where big grocery store farmers, look how beautiful that is. Big grocery store farmers would just turn the soil. If they didn't get the product that they wanted, it didn't look like how they wanted it to look, they would just turn it back under the soil. They wasn't giving anything away. They weren't sharing anything. But that is kind of twofold. So there used to be a time where, well, right now you guys know that I volunteer at a food pantry, and we get what is considered number 2 produce. And number 2 produce is the produce that cannot be sold at the grocery store because it may have a blemish on it, or basically it looks like what our vegetables look like when they come out of the garden. They're not perfect. They're not all the same size, all of that. So those are what is considered number 2 produce. And so they donate and write off those number 2 produce when they give it to us at the food bank. Well, sometimes you have people in our great America who will take a handout and either not be grateful for the handout, complain about the handout, or even sue you over the handout. And what I mean by that is, we used to make food at a church overseas, and we were in a government facility, but we could not give away that food to just anybody if we had an abundance. So say at the end of the evening, everybody was going home, our event was done, we couldn't just stand outside and say, hey, if you're hungry, you can come eat this food. And reason being is because of liability. Someone could take that same food from you, sit it in their car for 3 days, sit it out in the sun for 3 days, then decide, oh man, yeah, I have a plate of food out in my car. They go out, they eat it, they get food poisoning. And now it's your fault. At least that's what they'll say. They'll say that when they received it from you, that it made them sick, and now the only way that they can be healed is if they get millions of dollars from you. So I can kind of see why in certain instances food cannot be given away. But one of the things that I have learned in my time of gardening is that you find the people that you can trust, because we all know that there are people that we cannot trust with our fresh produce. Something as simple as you taking the time to grow tomatoes, harvest tomatoes, can the tomatoes, giving it to someone so that they can supplement their groceries, and they decide, I don't want this, and they throw it in the trash. And now your time, your seeds, your work, your jar, your electricity, you're out of all of that because they didn't appreciate the gift that was given to them. And so all I say in this season of giving, be mindful of who you're giving to and your motives behind your giving. Last year during this time, I saw a lot of videos on social media of people's giving, and it kind of made me cringe. And the reason why I cringed is because, you know, working at a food pantry, people are already humbled that some people are just greedy, but some people are already humbled that they have to come to you for food, but now you're videoing them. You're showing their face. You are showing yourself handing them a bag of food. You're showing yourself handing them a gift. Is that the reward that you're looking for? If it is, you've received it. You got your likes. You got your shares. But that's it. There is no more satisfaction. There is no blessing in that because your reward was given to you. It was given to you publicly. And at the shame of someone else. At the humility of someone else. So all I say, and I'm not judging, I'm not talking about anybody particular. I'm just stating what I have witnessed, and I pray that you guys have not witnessed this as well. But just be mindful of your giving. Be mindful of what you're doing in this season, and continue to give. Continue to give love, give peace, give strength. Give of yourself, but not all of yourself. And show love. That's all I can say is wherever you go, lighten up that room. Make sure peace follows you as you go. Just as calming as it is for me to sit out here and shuck this corn, it's not even for me. I'm shucking it and I'm going to give it to someone. Because I know that they'll be able to eat more of it than I can. But just remember, again, guys, every day is a day of love. Every day is a gift, which is why it's called the present. You know, as always, I just want you to love, love, love. And please participate in this year's Friendsgiving. I still have some addresses, P.O. boxes from last year, and I have received a few, and I will begin to send those things out next week. Because I also have some sampler boxes from my business that have to go out next week. So everything will go out between tomorrow and Monday. I will have everything prepared and placed out. So if you send me your address this weekend, your items will go out as well. But guys, sorry for the long drawn out video, but I just wanted to talk to you guys just for a little while. Not all the time do we get to just sit and chat. But I appreciate you guys. I thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to hang out with me for the past 10 minutes. All right, guys. Remember, as always, get up, get out, and grow something and have faith in our food. I'll see you the next time.